Hello, 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 everybody on the internet. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good myself. Back again, finally getting back into the next Final Fantasy game in our retrospective. I've been excited for this one, but, I took most of October off. We wrapped up Final Fantasy II over on the YouTube channel in the end of October. And November was set aside for trying to get caught up on Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Mostly just trying to get the website's Shadowbringers story summary up to date. I currently have it all the way up to 5.2, with 5.3 in the works. Speaking of the website, a little bit of bookkeeping on that end, I suppose, for those listening in. We have officially changed the domain name of the website. It used to be landofod.net, and now it's Vault-Kerion.com, which is, my username, pretty much. I ultimately ended up doing it for a few different reasons. The big one being the fact that I when I first named it that, it was supposed to be carrying off of the fact that the blog before that was called Oddcraft, because it focused pretty much primarily on finding weird and interesting little things tucked away in the world of Warcraft. Like, I think there's like a barbecue. If you go up and fly up on these cliffs, you'll find just like a bunch of NPCs having a barbecue. No explanation. Doesn't tie into anything. There's no reason to go up there. Some more infamous examples would be on the cliffs above Thunder Bluff. You could find a bunch of bunnies and prairie dogs, all with skull helmets and weapons. Like they're going to war. Just random stuff like that. And I had a good time documenting all of them. You can still find them all on the blog. If you go into the Warcraft section, you can actually find the entire breakdown of all of the different Warcraft oddities that I was able to locate. And it wasn't even the full list. I never finished up the whole list that I found. I kept finding more, of course, because they kept adding more. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. It was Oddcraft, and then I started to expand out to talk about all the other different things that I enjoyed beyond Warcraft. Other video games, comic books, movies, things I want to talk, Final Fantasy. I think the big one at the time when I first made the switch was Star Wars The Old Republic, and I had been doing the class summaries and storyline reviews for The Old Republic. Still fairly popular on the website. But because of that, I was transitioning to a wider scope of oddities and interesting things. So I changed the name to the Land of Odd. Now, of course, I didn't think of this at the time because I didn't really think of anything at the time. I was fresh out of college. I just kind of did this in my spare time for fun. But as time has moved on, I've become a little bit more aware of like brand sensitivity, that sort of thing. And because of that, I realized the fact, I was routinely getting hits on the website for stuff not related to what I was working on. It's because the fact that Land of Odd is used for a number of things. Of course. Apparently there's a couple of different games that use the term. There's a whole subreddit that uses the Land of Odd. And so ultimately it just kind of became the thing where it's just kind of like, yeah, but I wanted something that I could just put my name on, say this is mine. And because of that, I worked and redid a bunch of stuff on the website, retooled the visuals, and bought a new domain name. Now, the old domain name, if you still have landofod.net, will work for about another year. I still have that domain, and it will still point to the website. But Vault-Kerion.com is what we're going to be using going forward. And as you can see in our brand new Final Fantasy retrospective UI here, we've already updated Vault-Kerion.com with the hat logo in the corner. We have a space now for chat. We have our information box. That's where alerts will pop up and things like that. Including information on who our most recent follower is, as well as how close we are to hitting the 50 follower mark, which is, I guess, the next big milestone here on Twitch. I don't know. That's what they tell me on the back end of it. It was just like, oh yeah, you want to hit 50 people. That's your next thing. Okay, well then that's what I'll track, and we'll see how close we get to that. Who knows? But as you'll see, we've done this up. We've done up almost every screen for the Final Fantasy retrospective has been remade and gussied up into a brand new kind of overlay here. That's just I think it's really pretty. I like it. Just in time to start a new Final Fantasy game. One I've been looking forward to, at least. It's, as I said. I found this one to have probably one of the more interesting concepts behind it from what I've read. Because I did do some reading up on the rough plot, namely because, Final Fantasy 14 and they have the Crystal Tower raids, which are the first level 50 raids, alliance raids, 24 people raids that you can do. And I think you have to do them to do Shadowbringers now. Fairly easy to get into a group these days, though. But the whole lore there is borrowed from Final Fantasy 3. So I, did some digging there to see what the allusions and references and everything there are. And for the so I'm familiar with the rough concepts of it. I don't know really that much about the detailed plots or anything. The other reason I'm looking forward to this one is it's not Final Fantasy 2. I'll be honest, I know it's been a while, but I'm still very salty about that one. It's just, all the way to the end. It's like if my wife was here, she could tell you, she would hear me ranting constantly about how much I was so angry with that game by the end of it. And the fact that, the Ultimate Tome ended up becoming completely pointless in the end. It's like, come on! So, needless to say, I can't imagine that this one is going to be any worse. I can't. I'm really thinking we've already got the bottom of the barrel out of the way. I know some people will be like, oh, what about Final Fantasy 13? Yeah, I love Final Fantasy 13. Are you kidding? I am looking forward to getting back to that game. I haven't played it in better part of a decade. I loved it. I love Final Fantasy 8, even with the draw system. I'm not a huge fan of the draw system. I'll admit that. But you know what? It was interesting, and it wasn't complete BS, although there were similarities with Final Fantasy 2, now that I've looked back at it. But the BS was manageable. And that's the big thing. There wasn't anything locking you into it. Yes, you junction spells to abilities, and that's how you get stronger and whatnot. But you understand how those stats are going to go up and go down because of all the spells you have. Right? We get that. So ultimately, I think I'm looking forward to this one. And of course, the big one, the final note on this one that's really going to be interesting. This is the first Pixel remaster we're going to get to play for the retrospective. The first two games we played, we used the Game Boy Advance Dawn of Souls because that's what I had originally played them on way back in the day. Way back in the day. I mean, they were re-released on the Game Boy Advance. I didn't play them, or at least the first one on the original Nintendo, more than... I'm sure I told this story, but I was, 5, 6 years old at the time. I was used to playing Zelda and Mario. Final Fantasy was a little hard to wrap my head around at the time. By the time I got into like second grade and Final Fantasy 2 or 4 was out on the Super Nintendo at the time, I was in a much better place to enjoy the genre. But ultimately, I'm just... I don't know, I'm looking forward to this one. I think this will be a neat experience. Not to mention, introduction of the job system. Huzzah! I love the job system. I always thought it was such a cool idea. I love it in the Final Fantasy games. I love it in Yakuza 7. Give me a game with a job system and you'll find me like super engrossed in it. I had a great conversation on Twitter a while back debating the pros and cons of the Final Fantasy X-2 job system versus the Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns job system, which is switching the outfits and everything. And we had a nice, great discussion about it. And, ultimately came down on the side of there are definitely merits to both that work with each game's respective style. But it was still really, really cool. And it was great. And it's like, I got so into it because I love the job system so much. Well, I think without further ado, we can probably get started here. And let's take a look and there we are. There's our brand new setup. Okay, hopefully, let's see whether the game audio is looking good. Might turn down the game audio just a little bit. There we go. Again, since we're still doing the text-based games, we haven't hit voice acting for another 7 games or so. So I will be doing all the characters, giving them little voices, talking to them and stuff like that, and we'll have fun with it. We'll see. Oh, brand new game. Ooh, we got to give them names. We get names again. Let's see, well... Let's see here. Sure. And we'll name this one... You know what? That's what we'll do. We'll name it after pets I've had. That's my chinchilla. That's the dog from when I was growing up. Let's see, another... Oh, yeah. How about that? That was my very first hamster. I don't know if there's actually canon names for these guys or not, but... I know in the 3D remake, they actually gave them all, like, actual names and personalities and whatnot. Yep. Ooh. Into the silence, one of the Gulgans prophesied, the great earthquake was only the beginning. The tremors tore the land asunder. The crystals, sources of the world's light, were swallowed. Oh, come back here. Yet that was nothing compared to the catastrophe to come. Apparently I gotta read pretty quick on this one. Something fathomless, ominous, and laden with sorrow looms on the horizon, but hope is not gone completely. 4 souls will be blessed with the power of light, and so it shall begin. Put my mouse out of the way there. 4 orphaned youth raised in Topapa in the rural village of were out to test their mettle. They came across a cave, one of the very same formed when the crystals were lost to the earth. What started as a simple game of exploration became so much more. Ah! Whoa. Ouch! Looks like we fell through the sinkhole. Now what do we do? Are you sure this was a good idea? Maybe we can climb out. You wanted to go exploring. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Hey, quit squabbling, you two. We need to find a way out of here. There's no way to differentiate their voices. It's all blue text for them. Alright, you're walking for me. Okay. Battle! Nice. What are those monsters doing here? We're in way over our heads. Let's get out of here as fast as possible. Let's see. Confirm, back, open, close, move. Switch party members. Page up, page down, minimap. Okay. Status. Onion Knights! The first appearance of the Onion Knight. And we can happily say that there are no apparent magic levels or ranks or weapon skills to learn. Yes! Alright. Yeah, I was originally thinking I would name the characters after my current pets. But then I realized that's probably not it. Oh, here we go. Huh? What is it? There's something strange about that rock. Now that you mention it. Oh, open the door. Leather shield. Alright, smart goblins. I like the goblin designs in this one. I actually just like the designs in general. It's... I'm really kind of curious, though, what the Onion Knights are based off of. Alright, we're in another cave. We've got treasures. Wah! Blue Wisp, Eyefang, Carbuncle. I don't think we've ever run into a Carbuncle before. There's some gruesome looking eyeball things too. Eyefangs? So I wonder if I can... Let's see. So as I was saying, I was going to name them after all my current pets, but then I realized most of my current pets are named after other Final Fantasy characters. The minimap is surprisingly helpful here. It's like, this is a really good minimap. And after how much wandering did we do in the previous games? At this point, all I can really do is just attack him. I don't really have anything else I can do. Hey, we leveled up. All it did was give us more... Look, it's a spring! Yeah, but why is it such an odd color? Let's take a sip! Why is there water down here? I don't know. Why is it green? I don't know. Let's drink it! I'm not so sure about this. And we do it anyway. The party drinks from the wellspring. Wow, I feel revitalized. HP and MP restored. KO'd allies revived. Let's see here. Can at least equip them with some shields here. Yeah, I'm just thinking about how long we wandered around in some of those dungeons in Final Fantasy 1 and 2. And then now we have this lovely little mini-map here that'll show us the way. We can see everything. We are psychic. We're 4 psychic children, all identical. Our village is damned, they say. Wind crystal. What's going on? A malicious force attacks the party. Land turtle! We meet again, my natural foe. Oh. Now I know what the Antarctic winds are for. Because land turtles have super high defense, but they're vulnerable to cold. Haha! See? I remember. Which is kind of a cool touch, really. You know, the fact that, you know, our job level has gone up. Cool. Shiny. Ah, this is worth 10 rupees, I believe. It's blue, right? That's how that works. The crystal shines brightly. You 4 have been chosen. Whoa, the crystal's talking. I give unto you the last of my light, and with it the last hope of a fading world. As things stand, light will soon disappear, and the balance of the world will be destroyed. Accept the light into your hearts, and the crystals will grant you unimaginable strength. You have been chosen to be the bearers of our final chance at hope. You cannot allow light to fade from the world. Oh, cool. So we're like light bringers. You cannot allow the fading to take over the light from the world. Yeah, okay. The world cannot have the light fade from it. Okay. The party is enveloped in a bright light. It wasn't just me, right? It's just, I felt like the crystal was kind of starting to repeat itself there at the end. Within the light, the will of the crystal surged through them. They decided to accept their destiny. Just kind of feel like give up. Okay, sure, we accept. You know. And so began a journey to dispel the darkness and return light to the world. Woohoo! Music! The young heroes received the crystal's power. And became Power Rangers. And with it, the world's last light of hope. Warrior, Monk, White Mage, Black Mage, and Red Mage jobs now available. You've unlocked the Classic set. More available from the eShop for $9.99. Step upon the magic sigil to be transported to the surface. Embrace your destiny, Warriors of Light. So now I could job change. Monk or Red Mage? Zoe will be the White Mage. And Gizmo will be appropriately the Black Mage. Leave? Yes.
Why, if it isn't you four rascals, where'd you going off to? And how'd you all get haircuts and new clothes? What's that? Saving the world? Aren't you a bit old for make-believe?
The wellspring water from the sanctuary can be restored to the health of those who have received the light of the crystal, even from the brink of death.
If you want to use an item, just select it from the list when it appears. Why not use a potion on me and try it out? Haha! I just robbed you of a potion! By gum, that cured my aching back! Thank you, youngsters. Take this!
The elders await you inside. It seems that Dawn has sent something to befell you all. He always did have a strong connection to the spirit world.
The Avatar?
Ah. Magic shop? Oh, do I actually have to buy my magic still? I will buy one Poisona. So how does that work? Learn Poisona. Okay. So there's only so many uses. So it's a little bit of a throwback.
Oh my, you're that tenacious bunch to find me in here. I'll tell you what, I'll give you my secret potion stash. Just check the well.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, climb down to the bottom of the well. I'm sure nothing bad will... Oh, there's definitely potions down there. Just...
You were trying to kill me, weren't you, lady?
A little bit. I'm picking flowers.
No, you're staring into a creek. Oh, now you're taunting me is what you're doing.
You should never leave home without the spell of cure. I saw one in the shed deeper in the thicket. Careful though, there are monsters along the path.
This path? There are monsters. Poor white mage, can't do nothing yet. Hey, we all leveled up. His strength went up. Zoe's spirit went up. Gizmo's intellect went up.
See that candle furthest to the right? It's actually a switch for a hidden door.
It's not that hidden if you just tell people. Do the pots have anything in them? I found an antidote. I do like the disappearing walls that turn transparent when you... This is a very big shed. We found a cure. We found some more leather armor. We found a longsword. Ooh, that'll be useful. No, you keep your shield. We need to get Zoe something to hit with. Also, we should teach Zoe Cure. What can I do for you? You have to buy ammo to go with the bow? Well, guess who's not going to be playing a sort of ranger class then? Wait, what? So it said the staff was an improvement, but Puff can't equip it? Oh, I just noticed there's an actual equip menu in the shop menu. There we go. Everyone's more or less equipped now. What are you selling? There you go. Wait, what did she say? Resting up on us? Sorry, I missed that one.
Are you heading out on a journey? Well, you should rest up first. Don't worry about payment. Tonight's on us.
Whoa.
Hey, you look like you could play the piano. Give us a tune.
Big old bow dash. Blocking the valley so I can't get back to Canaan. Another left drink where my eyes.
A seasoned traveler always keeps a few antidotes and eye drops on hand.
Oh-hoo! I'm a dancer. Can't you tell? Want to see me dance?
Sure. Well, at least she knows the classics. Sure, here you go. How'd you like my routine? Can you get better at it? Oh, that's way better. Yeah, I like that one. So you see, I'm actually a piano prodigy. I just have to use the right side of the piano. Wait, don't hit. I bet I can guess your specialties. A warrior, a red mage, a white mage, and a black mage. How to do? Zzz. Zzz. Get out of my way. Rest? Yes. So I have MP. Oh, my MP is... Okay. So in this, they call it MP, but it functions like a spell slot. Suppose let's go talk to the old man.
The spirits have told me exactly what befell you. Now go speak with Elder Topapa. I believe he has some words of wisdom for you.
What are these words of wisdom, Elder Topapa?
Push the Y button to open the menu.
It's Nina, a motherly figure to the 4 orphans. Take care on your journey. You know how I worry so. She an elf? Is that what those... Can't tell if that's a hairband or she has big ears. It's Homak, one of the town elders.
In order to understand the power you've been granted by the crystal, you need to be true to your heart.
It's Topapa, the elder who raised the 4 orphans. Topapa, we...
Silence! I know. To think that you 4 would be chosen by the light. Vault-Kerion, Puff, Zoe, and Gizmo. You must understand that such a meeting was no mere chance. The crystal willed you to it, such is its power. Your souls have been touched by the light. You cannot let the strength you've been granted go to waste. You must depart at once and seal away the powers of darkness.
Wait. Okay. How?
Safe travels.
You're a dick, old man. What's this? Okay. That pool of water raises my allies. That one heals me. Well, Since I'm a group of young, plucky adventurers in an RPG, I realize that it's very likely I will never see any of you again. Chances are your village will be burnt down to the ground, and those closest to me will be murdered to provide me motivation. So with that said, I never liked any of you. Goodbye. That may have been harsh, but you know, it's important to be honest. Kazus. Eek! Sorry, I thought you might be ghosts too. While traveling from the west, I came upon this accursed town. I'd stay away from the inn if I were you. It's full of ghosts. Thanks, Shaggy. Will the ghosts sell me spells? The Djinn's curse turned all the villagers into this. So there's a Djinn. It's a weird way to establish that. Only a mithril ring made here in Kazus can contain the Djinn's power. That is why the Djinn cursed this town. Oh, they're talking to me! This isn't just like observations. We're actually carrying on conversations with the ghosts. Or stick figures. I don't know. Like, from the side, they look fairly flat. The Djinn has been trapped in the sealed cavern since the Great Earthquake, but now he's awakened. All I want to do is have my beautiful complexion back. The townsfolk made a mithril ring for Princess Sarah of Castle Sasune once. If only we could borrow it. Sid's the name. I'm from Canaan, but a boulder in Nail Valley is blocking my way back home. Now I'm stuck here. Figured I'd be spending the night at the inn. Then this happened. What's me wife gonna say? Say, wanna take my airship for a spin? It's parked under the desert to the west of town. In return, you think I could do something about this predicament? That is a... Are you seriously telling me we're going to get the airship now? Ooh. Found a potion. If that's true, that's crazy and awesome. Oh, what is it with airships just suddenly being buried underneath the sand? Okay, we have visited a total of 3 locations, and now we have an airship. But I can't go over mountains with it. Or boulders. Okay, I'm starting to see that this isn't the super invincible, awesome airship that I thought it might be. There's some limitations to it. Still, it's nice to have the transportation option that early on. The Djinn's curse turned everyone in the castle into ghosts. I was only spared because I was out on a mission at the time. If we had a mithril ring, we would be able to seal away the Djinn again. Kazus is the only place where they could craft such a ring. But with the curse... How do we hope to find a mithril ring now? No, they said you had the mithril ring. The Djinn's curse did this to me. To all of us. What shall I do? Do they all say that? Move. Oh, is this a dungeon? I don't know. Okay. The White Slayer is in the western tower of Castle Sasune. It is a holy sword, the bane of the undead. However, only a red mage can wield it. For some reason. Don't ask me. Undead hordes roam the tunnels of the sealed cavern. But if you cast Cure on them, it may do some serious damage.
I am King Sasune. As you can see, the Djinn's curse has reduced me to this ghostly form. Only by defeating the Djinn can this foul curse be lifted.
Where is the Djinn?
He dwells in a sealed cavern north of this castle, but without a mithril ring, you will be powerless to seal him away.
We heard that Her Highness, Princess Sarah, has one. Oh, good. They're actually acknowledging the fact that we've had that conversation.
Oh, how could I have forgotten? I'd lose my head if it wasn't transparent.
Your Majesty?
Pardon me, that was supposed to be a joke, but as you can see, I'm completely absent-minded.
Where's the ring, Your Majesty?
Very well. The people of Kazus once presented Sarah with a mithril ring, but I fear Sarah is nowhere to be found. Oh, could she have been abducted by the Djinn? Oh, my poor, poor Sarah. She is so near and dear to my heart. That's why I didn't notice that she had been taken away.
Seriously, what? We can check out the sealed cavern.
Oh, such stalwart warriors! When you reach the sealed cavern, you should know where there's a secret door. The skeleton is the key. Please, you must defeat the Djinn and free my people from this wicked curse.
Aren't we some of your people too? Right? We live in this town, right? Or live in this kingdom? Wonder how you get to those other treasure chests. I'm assuming they're going to be a reward.
Like, I'll open up the gates for you so you can go and check out the other stuff.
Okay, but if this is the sealed cavern, then what is this cave back here? So I thought this was the sealed cavern. The mithril mines. Yeah, cast Cure on it. Yeah, that does a good job. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're supposed to be here yet. Let's run away before we get killed. Good to know what that is. Run away, never come back. But they have a whole thing of like, oh, look, there's a undead here in the Western Tower. Oh, there's a Western Tower. Give me treasure. Please? A holy arrow. Of course. Zombies. Oops. Probably should have done cure again on that one. Hang in there, Vault-Kerion! There we go. 300 XP. Is that total? What? A griffin? Yeah, let's heal up a little bit here. I wasn't expecting there to be a double dose of monsters. Holy cow! Thank you, Gizmo! That was a blatant just leap and like, what the... Thankfully, we can just fly back to town and go and heal myself and bring everyone back to life. I like the sprite for the warrior because it looks like he's got kind of a caveman thing going.
Unga bunga, unga, unga. Unga bunga.
Like the big thick brow. Do you... Seriously, there's like no spells. Can't do much there. Let's go see if there's anything in like the East Tower. I'm hoping to find, like, at least one black magic spell, so... Like... No, no spells. Yes, let's take a nap in the princess's bed. And then they all four fit in there, and we're not going to ask any questions about that whatsoever. So, okay. I guess this comes down to, is there like a hidden passage to get into these areas? There doesn't look like there's much here. Oh! Aha! There! Blizzard! Now I have a black magic spell. It's almost like the game didn't want to give me one. I mean, I suppose we could have just rolled like 3 warriors and 1,000 gil. 2,000 gil. Yes, now you at least have a spell to cast. And that's the Wellspring Room. So, not only is the only black magic spell in the early game hidden behind a hidden path, so is the healing spot. Oh, I passed it. Oh, okay, see, there's like a little, kind of a darkish square thing to indicate the hidden path. I get you. I see the indicators now. My eyes have been opened to the truth. Some of the truth. At least 30% of truth. And now I feel mildly more adequately equipped to do this. Whoa! Killer bees! Behold the sealed cave. A long-forgotten secret. See, that's nice, because with the minimap here, this new minimap system, I can, like, actually not just see where everything is and which paths are dead ends, but I can see the treasures. Now we just need to avoid doors? Man, skeletons are no mess. Don't mess around. Everyone's job has increased to level 3 except for Zoe. But Zoe did finally level up. I'll take that. Ooh. I have Cure. But now I can teach Cure to the Red Mage. Whoa. Oof. Antidote. Get that cleansed.
Why don't you listen to your mommy?
You're not my mummy.
You're just a monster.
Disguised as my mummy. My mummy is Nina. She is maybe an elf. We're not quite sure. Ah, those early dungeon blues. Where you are fine 1 minute and then, like, on your last breath the next. Oh, Cursed copper. Okay. Stare. Oof. Nice, everyone leveled up. Let's see here. The skeleton is the key.
I am Sarah, Princess of Sasune. Your Highness, what are you doing here? I am here to save my subjects, but I fear I cannot find a clear path through the monsters. Thankfully, my mithril ring has spared me the Djinn's curse. Nevertheless, these caves are dangerous, Your Highness. You should return to the castle. I will not. I will forge ahead, alone if I have to.
I like your ponytail. Is he supposed to be bowing?
Your Highness, won't you reconsider? Please, take me with you. You cannot seal away the Djinn without my mithril ring. This is true, but we don't need you to have your ring. Do you understand? Maybe? Then I suppose we must.
But thou must! Sarah joined the party. Wait, do we seriously get 5 party members?
Oh, that's right. If you wish to talk to me, turn towards me and press the confirm button. What's a confirm button? It is the button that confirms things. Surely you know of it. Not that! Oh, sorry. It was the only thing that looked like a button from here. I will have you know.
Look, lady, we've already slept in your bed. We've seen everything. You got nothing going on up there. Oh, but she doesn't battle with me, of course. Oh, geez. Talk about the status effects. Let's see. You've got the lower of the 2 health. So of course the larvae are taking less damage because they're in the back row. At least I think that's what's going on here. And of course, Gizmo is sleeping through the entire thing. Just toss a poison over here. A potion, not a poison. I just realized what I said. We just cured him from being poisoned. Physician, heal thyself. These fights are brutal early on. At least we're gaining levels pretty quick. I'm assuming that's Mr. Djinn over there. I am Sarah, and you are? I'm Vault-Kerion. A pleasure. I like how Gizmo apparently has like the fastest speed. Well, on the plus side, that woke him back up. Wish there was some way to, like, is there a way to see, like, what you get with the jobs? Like, do you get anything with the jobs? Is it just a matter of what you can use? Because, like, Onion Knight gets the same assortment. Come on, Sarah, keep up. Keep up, Sarah.
You're running too fast. Slow down, I order you, as your princess.
Ain't my princess, I didn't vote for you.
It's the Djinn!
Stand back, I will use my ring to banish him.
Love the music just kicks in. Nothing happened.
Do you think that silly little trinket will stop me now? I have joined forces with the darkness, and together we are unstoppable.
The Djinn attacked. Princess Sarah runs the heck away.
Howdy!
Oh! Oh! Oh, I do have a Phoenix down. Just one. We've gotta be fast. That didn't kill him. Guys, I think we're boned. Don't have any more magic. And he's dead. And dead. And dead. Bless you. Bless you, Square Enix. In your infinite mercy, you have sought to give these old classic games an autosave feature. Because your humble narrator did it again and didn't save. Okay, so... might need to, you know, work on the whole grinding bit here a little bit. Get a few more levels underneath us. Maybe get everybody up to at least 10 before we try and take on the Djinn. Maybe. Leave Zoe alone. I'm an idiot. What? Why? Whew. I was just realizing that it's like, if I have to res someone here, I will not have my Phoenix down. More shadows. And they keep ambushing me. Just kind of curious how high level I need to be to deal with this Djinn. Can you do something? No? I could only go so far before I reach my limit. It was most fortunate you came along. I'm in your debt. Could you heal me? Okay, we're not going any further. Ugh. Wait. The coins were doing the staring, not the eyeball things? Heal. Antidote. It's always the crazy part in these early parts of the game where you have to sit there and like barely hold on. Okay, I'm wondering if I should run out and then restock on things before coming back here and doing this. Because quite honestly, I am already out of all my supplies and I haven't even fought the boss yet. This is the other problem with having like the airship this early is it incentivizes you to kind of just skip over all of like the leveling stuff that you normally would do at this low level. But then you get into situations like this where like, holy crap, everything here is super deadly to you at this low level. Sorry, Princess Sarah, we're gonna have to leave for a little bit. We are broke. Oh boy, here we go with the poison again. I wasn't expecting this much of a wall going into this. I mean, they told us it was undead, but... Oh, right. Items. Use antidote. Which apparently knocked him down to literally nothing, I guess.
Where are you going? We have to stop the Djinn.
Lady, I am all out of potions. Love the airship music. It sounds like some sort of like 80s. Okay, so if you have these things that refill all your HP and MP, what's the point of the inns? Oh. Wait, no. No, it refills MP, so yeah. It's not the spell slots. Like, you guys have all got the best armor I have access to right now. Wait, what? You're dual wielding staves? Why? What possible point is there in that? And you only have the one spell for sale. I mean, yeah, I could get it and teach it also to the red mage. Oh, good. I could buy 90 potions with the money I have. I'll give you a discount if you buy in bulk. How's that a discount? Well, I guess that would be 40 if I buy in bulk. Okay. Okay, I don't really need the eye drops because I mean, nothing's blinded us down there. See, these guys I can handle. They also award, like, no XP. we're just gonna work on just kind of grinding a little bit here and see if we can get strong enough to take down some of this stuff a little bit easier. Not die so easily. So maybe level 10, maybe 12, somewhere around there, we should be fine. Yeah, we're already starting to notice a pretty good difference here. In terms of like health versus damage taken. But that's on first floor guys, so what about the lower floor guys? You ever wonder if the mummies, like, if they're sentient, like, they have to kind of, like, be very curious about why cure hurts them. At least at first, you know, the very first time they come across it, and they're just kind of like,
Oh, good! Look! They're gonna heal me, a white mage! Oh, thank you! You're going to make me feel better, so much better! Oh, God, it hurts! It burns! Why? Why?
I have no idea if these are undead or not. I mean, is a cursed coin considered undead? I don't know. Yay, we're up to level 9! Wondering about the cursed coins being down here in the first place. I mean, you have skeletons, mummies, and then cursed currency. Is this just where they buried those things? Like, this coin's unlucky. Yeah, throw it in the sealed cave. Everything goes in the sealed cave. Garbage, sealed cave. Those text messages from that one night that you had up in the gold saucer? Oh, those are going in the sealed cave. What about that picture that you had at that family reunion, you know, back in '84? The one where you decided that maybe you've got a nice beach bod after all and decided to take some Speedos? Yeah, that's going in the sealed cave. You know, the one thing that's really kind of cool about these pixel remasters is they've got a very nice blend of like old school graphics with like new school like visual effects. So like when you cast spells, there's this like sparkles and dust and all these particle effects. But you normally just get this view. Like, watch here when we do, well, if we get the, there we go, Blizzard. You see the little, like, dust? That doesn't fit with the graphical style, but it's very pretty. It kind of feels like they learned, maybe picked up some ideas from, Yeah, a trophy. They got some ideas from Octopath Traveler while working on this. Okay, so remember, it said I had like 403. Okay, so we are getting XP. We're just not getting a ton of XP. It's definitely starting to whittle down a bit. Less than 100 per fight, essentially. It's usually a pretty good sign that you're tapping out on the leveling range for the area. And we're just about to hit level 10 too, so that seems about right. Oh, a single cure is taking him down. That's... What? Stop following... I'm starting to doubt that I'm giving you the wrong voice. I should...
My name is Princess Sarah, and I'm gonna follow you around, because you're my big brother now.
Seriously, like... Less than 100 XP to go to get to level 10 for, well, everyone except for Zoe. There we go. Poison. Poison still does a lot of damage. We haven't had to buy any of those potions that we got. Let's see, does this damage them? Okay, they were undead. Level 10! Sword. Keep you out of the red. Need one more battle, then we'll go heal up, and then we'll run through and just get to the Djinn. And that should do it. You live in the town of Aw. I was hoping she would say something about the town. Like, you live in this crap hole? Like, yeah, this is our crap hole. You can't be saying that.
Unga bunga.
Was hoping to avoid the poison. It's nice to see a lot of the modern sensibilities of like dungeon design have popped up here. No more confusing angles, no more dozens of doors. No more one step every encounter, every step. Do like the sprite with all like the glowy green goop like coming out of the zombie. It's like, "Urgh." Well, I can't tell if it's he's coming out of the ground or if those are just his feet covered in goop. All right. Shadows. They look like they're floating. Oh my god, someone actually did do darkness. I actually have a reason to have eye drops. Right, we're not going to be caught unawares this time. I don't care how close they are to max. Quick save.
It's the Djinn!
But my ring!
Your ring has no power here. I am standing on the thingy where I have the power of darkness. Darkness gives me power.
Well, it's a bit better. Let's use the Anarch Win on him. Oh, he is going hard after the Black Mage. He knows. Ahaha! We did it! We have defeated the Djinn, and we didn't even need the Mithril Ring, or the Princess Sarah. In fact, turns out we didn't need any of that. Now, Sarah, while the Djinn is weakened, use your ring!
The power is yours!
The Djinn dispersed like the mist. The ring's power sealed him deep within the cavern once again. So the ring sealed him in the cavern, not in the ring. Okay.
Thank you so much. I never would have been able to seal away the Djinn without your help. All that remains is to cast the ring into the wellspring in Castle Sasune, and the Djinn's curse will be lifted. For now, I'll use the ring's power to warp us back to the castle.
Was that an option this entire time, Princess? You never thought to bring that up? Does it have a cooldown? Princess Sarah threw the ring into the wellspring. Yeet!
There. Now the Djinn's curse should be broken. We wouldn't be here without you all. Thank you. I suppose we must part ways. I have a duty to my father and my people after all. Would that I could travel with you, but I'd only be in your way.
Actually, continue to be behind me by like 1 to 5 feet, given how fast I was walking.
Sarah. Come back when you finish your journey. I'll be waiting for you for as long as it takes.
We swear to return. Sarah left the party that she didn't contribute anything to. Well, she didn't deal with combat or anything. Why was he even in the party? Look, people!
Thank you, brave warriors. You have sealed away the Djinn and saved my precious Sarah. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Take this. I trust it will aid you on your quest.
Received a canoe. Okay. I have an airship. But thanks for the canoe. I guess.
Thank you, warriors of light.
What? We're warriors of light?
The princess has missed you. Her room is atop the tower to the right.
Oh, she's missed us, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Princess Sarah has been asking after you every chance she gets. She talks of nothing else.
Oh, yeah? Hey, princess. What's up?
What did you do with my underwear drawer?
Leaving. Let's see what it actually says.
I have to stay here with my father.
Oh, it's the same thing. And now all 4 of them are going to be like fighting. Oh, no, she likes me, dude. Nah, she likes me. I'm a girl, so I mean, she could still like you. Oh. That's why we needed the canoe. To get back to the airship. I love this music. It's so 80s, like, sitcom-tastic.
We're gonna change the way we view the world.
Well done. I knew you could pull off.
I know he gave him an Australian accent before, but that's before I knew he looked like a garden gnome. Bet your hair to my airship, huh? I'm just savage here. Oh, wait. What do you say? Shoot! I accidentally hit a button. Since the name, maybe you've heard of me. I'm an expert craftsman. I'll have you know. The mistress is waiting for me in Canaan. Gotta get back. The way to Canaan is blocked by a boulder. Can't wait to get home. Oh, now we get some black spells. Oh, can I only learn, like... No more spells can be learned. Go fig. Okay. What can I do for you? Well, I'll get one of those. Just because then I can... I'll get two of these and two of these, and we'll see where it, you know, goes. Because, yeah, Mithril Knife would be, and a Mithril Rod would both be a step down from a White Slayer. Let's see. Maybe if we affix a mithril prow to my airship, we could bust through the boulder. Talk of the blacksmith and Kazus might be able to help. He does look like a little lawn gnome, though. Kazus made its fortune off of its mine. Artisans from town made weapons out of armor out of the mithril here. Thanks to you, I'm back to normal again. What can I do for you? I'm just gonna sell the holy arrow because I don't really. So where's this blacksmith that we're supposed to talk to? I assumed he would have been in the weapon shop. Yep, that's the made fortune off the mine. The only way through Permite is Nell Valley, and it's been blocked by a huge rock since the earthquake. Talk is the finest blacksmith around. Is that you?
Been thinking about that boulder blocking my way back to Canaan. Reckon if we must have a airship had a mithril prow, we could bust right through. Aye, say no more. I'll get one ready for you in a jiffy. All done. No need to thank me. You saved the town, after all. This is show our appreciation. Now take care out there. Taka fixed the mithril prow to the airship. Let's give that mothership whooping.
But what's the point of the mine? Like, well, that mithril armor's doing him a lot of good. Even using a mithril rod is kicking butt. Okay, there's a button here. Right. Take that, you undead fiends.
Where are we going, Shuddy?
2 mithril swords. Thanks. See, you don't need to be able to see to cure people. So remember, blind doctors are just as good. Even blind surgeons. Final Fantasy taught you that. Dale got to level 11. So I could have had a mithril sword for that. What can I do for you? Nothing. I wanted to sleep at the inn. There's a hidden passage in the mine. Yeah, we kind of found that out on our own. Ooh, I love the artwork in here. It's like a poster of a cool dude with a sword. Over there, they just have like... Wait. Is that the opening and closing credits scene from Final Fantasy 1? It's got the hill and the castle in the distance. The green sky. I swear. Alright.
Smash! Bam!
And it destroyed my airship. Of course.
Phew, we might have overdone it. Y'all have nerves of steel.
Right. But where's the airship? Canaan.
Thank you all for your help. If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. Come to think of it, I bet you put together another airship. Bet you can put it through paces. But we need more than a few design improvements. No one knows more about that stuff than King August. You should go see him. Anyway, thanks again. Come back to visit.
Sid left the party. Goodbye, lawn gnome. And I think that is where I'm going to be calling it a night tonight. Finish the whole tutorial area. Let's not forget to save here. I have to go out to the world screen to do the proper save. There, we'll do it that way. Well, there we go. Start of the new journey. We finally got some Final Fantasy III under our belt. We had a great time doing it. We, you know, we had a little bit of a run-in with some TPK, but autosave saved our butts. No repeat of last time where we had to replay the whole first part of the game again. So, oh, I love this music. Eternal Wind. Yeah. Final Fantasy XIV players probably recognize this. Plays a lot in the newest current expansion. So, anyway, that said, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. We had a great time. Looking forward to getting into this one. I'm having a lot more fun with this than I was with Twoo, I will say that much. And let's go rattle off the ending spiel here then. As always, you can find me here, and I would appreciate a follow here on Twitch with twitchtv.Vault-Kerion or /Vault-Kerion. Always happy to see you here. If you want to know when I'm going live, you can always check it out over at twitter.com/Vault-Kerion. That's me. I always am on there doing all sort of things, but I always announce the streams ahead of time. Usually get about a half an hour to an hour notice. If you want to find the stream archives, all that sort of stuff, I recommend going to Vault-Kerion.com. That's my website. There, you'll be able to find all the uploaded videos, bunch of other stuff, story summaries, reviews, funny posts, all sorts of different ideas and different things. As well as the link to my YouTube channel, which I would plug here, but there's no easy way to find it. Just search for Vault-Kerion on YouTube. You'll probably find me. Because there you'll find two different channels. One, Vault-Kerion, which is all my edited content, and two, the stream archive, where you'll find the full uncut versions of these streams here backed up on YouTube. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, again, I want to thank everybody for coming and watching tonight. It's been a blast, and I'm having so much fun with this one already. Yeah, so I want to say thank you again. And, see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll figure out sometime next week. Try to do this weekly. At least once a week. Ta-ta!